Good morning. Listen, it's not starting off the way that I wanted this vlog to start off. It's Monday, March 2nd. Your boy is struggling, but at least I got my coffee. Just dropped my daughter off, and yeah, don't make fun of me about that pink cup now. If your ass was out there at 5 in the morning at La La Land just for a cup, you'd use it too. So I'm gonna use my pink cup. See this? All day, every day, until they come out with a new cup or glass bear or something that entices me next. But listen, just dropped my daughter off at school. It's Monday, March 2nd. I think I said that. I'm tired. I'm sick. I'm sick and tired. This starting over thing is it's gonna be real interesting. You know, I've tried a few different things over the last several months, and you know, now I want you all to follow along with me and kind of see what happens. We don't have a busy day today, but it is a day. So my son's got to get his wisdom teeth taken out. So that'll be real interesting. And then that's it. You know, the crazy thing about that is, you know, you got to go 8 hours without, like 8 hours before the surgery without having water or food. Now, this is why usually parents do this stuff in the morning, because then, you know, they butt up right against that 8 hours. But I don't know what we was thinking, but we made this appointment at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and that is not in his favor at all. And we did not get him up in the middle of the night to drink anything, so he may go 13, 14 hours without nothing. So knowing him, he's gonna be crying like a little. No, I'm just I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So check it out. That's what I'm up to today. Besides that, I'm going to drink this coffee, and I'll see you at some point. And I hope you all have a great day. Man, your boy's looking rough. If I only had Manscaped. Look, this is not going well. This is not going well. So I picked up this thing here from Supply. It's a razor. It's supposed to, or this trimmer is supposed to work. Man, I don't know how to use it. I'll be honest with you. Not how to use this thing. Uh-oh. I mean, yeah, it turns on. Y'all gonna be like, just turn on the button. It turns on, but the problem is you don't do a whole lot. Maybe somebody from supply count me out with that. Pretty please. Got a lot of work to do in this house. Say hello. Say what's up.
No, okay, you better edit that out.
Hey, so, trying to figure out if I put this picture frame, you know how we are. We do the picture frame with nobody in it, cause I don't know why. Why is that a thing? What's up? We don't know how to put a shirt on. What if I walked around here like that with no shirt on? What would you guys say? Woo, look at Dad. Isn't he handsome? No, they told me to put a robe on. All right, let's see if I can turn this around. Look, that's what I had. Or that. I'll be honest with you, I like the picture better. I'm not sure. I don't think this is going to stay. I just gotta figure out what to do with it. But that, or that. Huh. I kind of like this, if it had pictures in it. But y'all let me know in the comments. All right, so when it comes to the speaker, so this is a Sonos 5 for anybody that wants to know. Now, I prefer this over any other Sonos speaker when it comes to playing music because the sound is so vibrant, natural. It sounds like the way audio is supposed to sound like. The other stuff is great too, but it's more spatial audio, where this is, a more fuller, dynamic sound, in my opinion. But the thing is, though, is that we got a record player, which I'll show y'all here in a second. So we have the other Sonos system for the right here. So we've got the sub, the arch, and then what's up, Maverick? What's up, Maverick? What's up? He's old man. And then we got the Air 300 on both sides there. Boom. Got this record player, the Sony LX3BT that I'm gonna hook up. The problem is it's black. And as you can see, we got a lot of white. So not quite sure. Thinking we're gonna put a stand right here and then put the speaker on it and the record player. The record player will sit on top and then it'll plug directly into it, so the sound will come directly from the speaker. Now I know that we can play the music from these other speakers, but I don't want to. I don't want to. And the reason for that is because when I listen to music, I want it to be the best sound I can get for the equipment that I have. I know that you can do bookshelf speakers and all that, but that's not what I'm looking to do. So if anybody has any thoughts of where I could put the table, I could have put it in here. So we got this bench here, but then I would have to do like an amp because I want the speaker to be where we are. Does that make sense? Because in here it's just it's like a dining area, right? In the front of the house, the entryway. And so it's not ideal at all, but we're gonna figure it out. So I've had the Sony record player for a few days now. I haven't pulled it out because I really wanna unbox it, but I also told myself I wasn't going to play another vinyl until I got the new Sony one because I wanted everything set up, and I sort of challenged myself that way. The problem is that I'm a procrastinator, so I haven't set it up. And we got the old box one. I think I posted something about it. We got the old Crosley. It was cool, whatever, but as I upgraded my sound system, I wanted something a little bit better. And obviously, like, we're Sonos people, just like a lot of people are. And so that's what we went with. But yeah, man, we got some records. And so I wanna listen to them, man. We got this. Let's see if you guys can see this, but I got this, man. It was like a few bucks. What y'all know about Lafe? I'm not quite sure. My kids like her, and she sounds real good, man. It's like jazz, classical. There's a real wave of that coming back, so I like that. Man, Anita Baker, Rapture. Now this is really hard to find. Man, this kid's is messy. Listen, oh my gosh. Man, when you start over, you don't get to start over with the kids too, do you? But look, man, I got the Anita. But we got the one because, like, you just can't find anything. I was looking for, sometimes with these old artists, I was looking for like greatest hits or whatever. Just because, like, you want all the good music, the stuff that you know. Sometimes you'll dig deep into things that you don't know. You like the B-side, so to speak. But, I think the only problem with that is you may not pick it up. And the whole point of vinyl is to pick it up, listen to the music. And so sometimes you just want the biggest hits, especially when you start building a collection. You got so many choices, right? Look, picked up that Al Green. We got a place here in Dallas called Josie Records. And I went there the other day, super dope place. What's crazy is that I was looking for a certain record. I couldn't find it. And man, I gotta tell you, this guy came and asked me a question that worked there. And then, asked me if I was all right, if I needed any help. And I was like, no, I'm good. And then he dropped this record. And that's the one I was looking for. I was like, yo, man, like, this is like a dream come true. Like, this is getting harder and harder to find. Now, I don't believe it's like the first press or anything like that. Those are going for crazy amounts of money. But the fact that I couldn't just walk into a store and find it, and he didn't have it either until he came up, and I think he was restocking. So that's super dope. My son came and he went and grabbed that real quick. We got the new one on the way. I've heard, 2 songs from that album. I know some people say it's amazing. Other people I've heard don't like it. I mean, everybody to each his own, but we'll see. I'm not gonna listen to it until I get that record in hand, and I'll show y'all what that looks like. But that's it. Like I said earlier, my son's getting his teeth pulled. And I don't know if I told you exactly what's gonna happen, but he's gonna have surgery and he's gonna get his teeth pulled, wisdom teeth. So it's gonna get real interesting. He made his promise we wouldn't record. He hadn't met his mama, so we'll see what happens. If I get some footage out of it, I will. If not, I'm gonna leave him alone. But we'll talk to y'all soon. All right, peace. Wasn't sure if you were coming.
I had to go check in with Miss Touchstone. I don't even know if that's her name anymore. She got married.
Yeah.
All day, my lash has been sticking in my eye.
All day.
All day.
You want to say hi to the vlog?
Oh, hi! I didn't see that.
All right, I'll take it off. You want to take it off?
Yeah.
All right, drop the oldest daughter off. But now I gotta go to Target because, you know, couldn't go there while we were out. I had to find out about it once we got home. I'm not complaining at all. Gives me more time to listen to this Brett Faiyaz. So.
Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh.
All right, done getting the Target stuff. I just wanted to take just a second just to remind you all that are starting over that, you know, it takes time. It takes time. And, you know, it's going to feel like every day is piling up and then you have pressure on you. But really just understand that, like, when you're being guided in a certain direction, it may not show up when you want to. Or when you want it to show up, but it will show up. It will show up. You had a conviction, you felt like you needed to make a change, and you made it. And that conviction didn't come out of nothing. It didn't come out of thin air. You were more likely unhappy with the situation you're in, and your fortune changed. The thing is, change is hard. If it were easy, you know, what do they say? Everybody would do it. So just, you know, stay on the right path. You know, keep hustling, keep hustling. Something will break through. Your time is coming. All right. Peace.
Whip up my appetite.